My favorite topic.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this one? We call this one All Things Black.
All things black, man.
All things
BlackDave.
black. Okay? This is where black people get to talk about what we the fuck do, and white people get like a little peek into why we do it and what we do. Okay. So I was sitting there thinking, like, I was walking down the street and I seen a woman, like, she kind of like smiled at me, kind of gave me a nod, another black woman.
Oh, she want to lick the carpet.
Shut the fuck up. No, she don't.
Why was she smiling at another woman?
Because that's how black women greet each other.
Okay.
Then I seen a black man, and he kind of gave like a little nod. So black people give a universal nod of acknowledgement when we see each other.
I know this one.
What was the question?
Oh, you're right.
Damn, bro. Okay, do you give the nod?
No, yeah, I give the nod.
I don't feel like you do.
I be like, what's up, brother? Like,
real hard.
See, no, I'm not a hard nod.
You don't give a nod.
He don't know how to do it. He don't go up first.
All you gotta do is very slight. You barely even see it.
Right.
It's only when you look somebody in the
right.
So.
Right. It's between you and that person.
Don't get me wrong.
You gonna let the whole Starbucks know you're not that this person.
I don't never like go like that. But I do. You see a motherfucker be like, all right, bro. You know what I'm like?
Yes.
It's one of them.
Yes.
All right, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
But I think that comes from when we were slaves back in the day.
Okay.
And you couldn't talk to a motherfucker. And you be like, hey, man, you had to communicate through the blink and the you feel me?
I agree.
So I think that a lot of shit come from slaves.
Okay.
Fucking white with air on.
How do you feel?
You know what? I never thought about it. You never thought about it? No, I never thought about it like that. I was not to bring it up though. I can see it. I can see it for sure. I just realized. I've always just thought about it as something that we developed. Like, hey, okay, I recognize I'm not alone. Yeah. Okay, and possibly something happens. Okay. I can go to you. Yes. You're the one I go to.
Okay. I think it's a lot that is said in that head nod. Yeah. Or that moment of interaction. It means you my girl, or you my, like, it's me and you in here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hold on.
In a room full of audience, what?
I think only men nod to men, women nod to women. You know, have you ever been nodded by a man?
I'm not a
I never nodded to a woman before.
I have not. I've had black men, older men, not men my age. I've had black older men nod to me, and they give me like almost like a bow. It's not really a nod. It's like a
You take it as a bow, though.
No, I swear everything I've done. I don't want to say a bow, but it's like.
How was you dressed?
It don't matter. Okay, so when you see a guy, like when you see a neutral black guy, do the head nod. It's up. When a black man sees me and he's acknowledging me, it's down. Like,
that's because he's like,
it's like, okay, sister, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, he's such a perv. But it's a different kind of thing. But it's still an acknowledgement, and I do agree that it goes back to slavery. You need to.
Because I'm thinking if I want to talk to you, I'll come up and talk to you. So if I nod you,
sometimes you don't want to acknowledge her. You don't want to talk to her.
It can just be a social gathering. And you're just like, okay, I'm over here networking with people, but there ain't that many black people.
Right.
So you'd be like, okay.
But time out.
Let me scan the room. Hold up. Wait. Yeah. Oh, you. Okay.
Time out.
Yeah. Nah, let me even say hi real quick.
Yeah.
Time out. Niggas don't nod and talk to ugly women. If a nigga nod to a woman, you telling me he don't want to.
It ain't gotta always be about fucking.
Nigga, it's always about fucking.
It's always.
No, it's not. No, I can.
I'm a barber. Niggas only come to me because they want to fuck other bitches. That's all it is. They want to get fresh to fuck bitches. You don't get fresh because, oh shit, I gotta, job interview and fuck hoes. Outside of them too?
No.
You got a fresh cut. Yeah. You either getting some pussy or you about to get a new job, ain't you?
No, I just want to look good.
Right.
For myself.
This nigga.
I already got a girl, so I already got somebody on deck.
But you gotta keep it. He's so special. He's so simple-minded.
I'm just saying.
No, I understand. No, that mentality is the right one to have when you are out doing your thing, living your life.
No, not even that.
Yes. But give me back
shower.
To the head nod.
Okay, you're right.
Shut the front
No, but of
door.
course you want
to your mouth. Shut it. Close.
Oh, yeah, head nod.
But the head nod, I feel like black people, I do think it originates back to, or at least I assume that it originates 100%. Back to slavery times when 100%. We couldn't communicate in the fields and stuff like that, or even in the house. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't walking up to sister girl feeding the babies, talking to her ear off. You was making little gestures and blinking and stuff like that. So I would love for black people to get back to that kind of hidden language, because like white people don't understand it. Like they don't understand that we've just connected with somebody I don't know at all. Right. That I know that hopefully if some shit happened, she got something.
Do you only head nod black folks, or do you see like an Asian dude? Like, what's up, bro?
No. Black people.
Only black people.
All black people only. Me too.
Okay.
Nobody else gets that respect.
Okay. I want to try and expand what you just mentioned.
Okay.
Do you want to do that with everything black? That like, do you want to try and take back some of the slang, some of the music, some of the culture that we have put forward? You want to take that back and like, because I can feel as though sometimes like other people just have corrupted it a little bit.
Yes.
Post Malone.
Oh my God.
Fuck that nigga. I literally.
Hey, you know what? I'm on that train now because we did a racial draft for my podcast and I drafted him. I was like, man, he makes straight music. I kind of wanted to mess with him. Then he started making those stupid ass comments, and I was like, you know what? Okay,
not to get you off your question, but I understand that.
I would love for it to just get back to being only ours.
Yes,
like,
I agree with you.
Only ours,
like the 60s.
And it's something so small as a head nod. Like it can go back to being only ours. Don't give it out to white people. Don't give it out to Asians. Don't fucking nod at them. Say hey, hi. Say anything else but a head nod. Save that for your brother or your sister.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
A year from now, that's gonna be our hidden language.
All right.
But one thing I noticed, I don't know if it's a West Coast thing in certain regions, but like in the South, them motherfuckers speak to you. You know what I mean? Like, and like when I went out there, I'm used to like just kind of walking by a motherfucker. But after, hey, good morning, what's up, brother? Like, even that, I think we need to get to that.
Oh yeah,
just talking to another motherfucker. Hey man, how you doing, man? How you doing?
I had that same experience when I was out there for college.
So
I completely agree.
See, and for me, like I'm super social, so when I go out, I talk to black people all the time, and I'm telling you, as a person who initiates conversation. Y'all, we are not that receptive of somebody talking to us.
Hell no.
Like, I just be like, damn, bitch, we sitting in the grocery store line for the next 5 minutes with each other because this bitch is paying with food stamp vouchers and shit. Right. Can we have a little conversation? And I got the same shit in my basket you got. Let's talk.
If a woman talk to me, I'm thinking you want my dick. I don't think there's nothing other than that. Come on,
Dave. You gotta learn how to have a conversation with people outside of sex.
Listen, because men we've been hunting since we was fucking 12, 13. So if one time we get hunted, automatic. Oh yeah, bitch, kill me. Come get it, motherfucker.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even.
That you ain't gonna think about it. You just gonna let that.
Come get me.
Somebody needs to take
I jump from the bullet.
Knock it off.
I be trying to
okay. Shut up, Dave. How do you feel about it being our hidden language? Do you feel like it's something that we could do? Like we can get back to it just being only ours?
Not with social media. I don't know. I feel like niggas are giving away the secret sauce too much.
Yeah.
Like, hell, speaking of nigga, like we already the fact that we give past the other ethnicities and races for saying nigga. If we can't even do that, I don't see how we can keep it in the head nod to ourselves.
I feel that. We'll keep none to ourselves.
I had a conversation with some people about giving nigga passes to everybody. So I'm like, that's a whole other topic.
It's a different topic, but we definitely bring you back for that because I think we all feel a way about the word being so loosely used, and I know I've checked a few people about using it. Some kids being like 12 and 13, forgive me, but whatever, you need to learn. But yeah, do you think it's something that we can get to?
Man, hell no, niggas can't get together for nothing.
You make me sick.
I give shit.
Okay.
He's not wrong though.
He's not wrong.
Niggas can't get together for nothing.
But for all the white people that are tuning in, or people that are of a different race that are tuning in, or even if you're black and you don't know what the head nod is, it is just your initial acknowledgement of a person who looks similar to you. Even not knowing their story, not knowing their history, you know that they come from something that's very similar to you. So it's a way that we acknowledge each other. Yep. Give a head nod. Or a head bow, whatever you want to call it. If you over 40, you know what I'm saying, bow the head. Whatever. I'm telling you, you do that, you get so much more fucking play. It's so much more inviting. But whatever. But if you got a white girlfriend, you don't get to head.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. Okay, carry on.